Hey everyone, welcome back to Supreme by Sarah Pearl. I am your host, Sarah Pearl, and I'm excited to dive into this topic with you all today. But before I do that, I want to make sure that you guys are plugged into all of my social media channels. So feel free to follow my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Supreme by Sarah Pearl, and follow my personal Instagram and TikTok at Sarah Pearl Thomas. Now, if this is your first time listening to Supreme by Sarah Pearl, we are all about empowering you to become the best you that you can be. As a matter of fact, we want you to become the you that God has destined you to be, so that you can achieve all of the visions and the purpose that you were meant to achieve. Now, with that being said, today's topic was based on a question that a good friend posed to me. He asked me, what is my relationship with patience? Okay, so I want you guys to understand, and this is my perspective on this. There is never a perfect balance in life. Okay, so when you have one thing together in life, there's another area in your life that needs a little bit of work, right? There's always this constant teetering and tottering in your life. Now, with patience, that's also true. There's always this, okay, I'm patient, I'm enjoying the journey, and I'm trusting the process. And then there's the other side where it's like, okay, why isn't it happening? I'm getting a little anxious, right? And I find myself constantly juggling between the two. Like, I'm always teetering and tottering between those two. And so the purpose of life, in my opinion, is to constantly work towards the perfect balance, even though that it constantly teeters and totters. Like, you always want to work towards that. And so my relationship with patience has, in the past especially, been just that. Like, I've been really just enjoying the journey that I'm on. And then there's other times where I'm just like super anxious and I'm ready for it to already happen, right? And so here's the thing, like with patience, if you're having struggles or you need this perspective on patience, very likely you have a goal that you're trying to reach. That's why we're even here on this call, right? It's because we have goals in life. We even have visions that we want to achieve. And so while we're pursuing these visions, these purposes and things like that, sometimes patience doesn't come as easily. I know me and Desmond, my husband, we respond to our goals and everything differently. Like, when we're overwhelmed by our goals, we respond very differently. Desmond, he's a type that will stay up 3 days straight to make progress on his goals. I am the type, if I'm overwhelmed, will sit on the couch and binge Netflix because I'm too overwhelmed to take action. Now, neither one of those are healthy. Neither one of those are healthy because they're on both both ends of the spectrum. But basically what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to goals, sometimes our perspective on goals are a little bit off. We set goals, I know, with the intention to achieve those goals. So you'll set this business goal, you'll set this fitness goal, even you'll set this this personal goal of something that you've decided that when you reach this, you will be successful, right? But the thing is, with a goal, goals aren't always meant to be achieved. Now, let me qualify that. I know you're all like, Sarah, you're being too easy on us. I'm not, because what I mean by that is that usually 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, you are better off setting the goal and not achieving it than what you would be had you not achieved the goal in the first place. Now, why is that? Mainly because your goal isn't not necessarily about the tangible thing as much as it is about the journey of who you are becoming towards that goal, right? So if you're not becoming the person you need to become, or the person that God has called you to be, then the purpose, the goal, the vision, all of that doesn't matter, because it's not going to be what it intended to be, because you're not who you need to be in order to carry it out. Okay, and I hope that is making sense for you all, because you are the only person that can carry out this vision, this goal, like whatever. You are the only person that can do that. but you have to become who you are meant to be in order for all of that to happen. Okay? And so with goal setting and things like that, it's not always meant for you, it's not necessarily the ultimate and only purpose for you to achieve that goal. We want you to become a better person while you achieve that goal. Okay? And so what I want, my relationship with patience now, with like years and years of experience, because I'm just so old now, I guess. I'm 30. But with experience, I've become to look at patience as a gift from God. Because when we are, as natural creatures as humans, we want what we want now. We want what we want, and we want it now, right? And so God knows that when he gives us a vision, when he gives us an idea, when he gives us that business idea, like whatever it may be, he knows that we're going to expect that to happen now, right? He knows that he created us, and he understands that okay, they're going to naturally have a bit of impatience because they have natural expectations of this happening now. Mainly because we don't have the ability to see our life on a bird's eye view. Like we don't have an airplane view of the city, so to speak. God does. So when we're living out, like when we get that vision and we start working towards it, we can't see the purpose of turn right here, turn left there, dead end here, make a U-turn. Like we don't see the purpose of that. The way that we interpret it in our head is that this is pointless. This is keeping me away from my goal. And it's just taking me longer it's causing me to take longer to get there. That's our perspective, because that's just where we are in this dimension, right? But God, he has a perspective that is much greater than ours. He can see that this turn here is going to allow you to develop in this area. This dead end here will allow you to see your value. This U-turn will help her build her confidence, or his confidence. Like he can see that. But when we're in the like the thick of it all, we can't see it. And so my relationship with patience is that it's a gift from God, because he understands, he has a supreme understanding that there's a purpose for even this obstacle, or there's a purpose for even this dead end. And he understands that the journey will help you become the person that you need to become when you actually reach the destination, the goal. Okay, so it's literally a relationship where, now I say that, patience is a gift from God. It definitely is. And I'm not saying that I have this, I practice this perspective on 100% of the time. What I'm saying is I'm human, and I still teeter and totter between patience and impatience, and seeing enjoying the journey versus wanting to get there already. I'm a human, and I kind of teeter and totter between those two. But ultimately, my relationship with patience is that it is a gift from God. Patience allows you to accept the journey that you're on, to enjoy the journey, enjoy the person that you're becoming. Stop and smell the roses. I know that's a cliche, but literally just stop and take a minute and see where you started and compare it to where you are now. The truth of the matter is, you're probably, even if you compare yourself to January 2021, you're probably a lot further along in your goal and closer to where you want to go than you were in January, right? And ultimately, progress is the mission. You becoming a better you is the mission. And so as long as you are becoming a better you, that's all that really matters. Yes, you want to achieve your purpose. Yes, you want to achieve that specific goal. But if you're not becoming the best you that you can be, then what's the point? is not going to be anything that it intended to be. So accept the gift that God has given you. Patience. Patience that the end goal will happen and that you are becoming the person you need to be in order to carry it all out. So that's what I wanted to leave you guys with today. I hope you all have a great day. And as always, stay blessed and be supreme. Bye.